Hey everyone, welcome to Scorpy's New Year's Eve special show. I'm glad it's happening this year. Really, it almost did. I'm really glad that you guys are tuning in and having fun. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. Uh, who's ready for some stand-up? All right, more stand-up from Baaulp. Hell yeah. I always love doing stand-up for you guys. You guys really, I really before I start though, I want to say I really appreciate um that you guys always tune in and we're able to share our fun stuff with you guys. So thank you to those of you watching at home. All right, time for some stand up. But first,
Stop. What is that? Can you please sit down?
It's the way you move. To the killer groove.
Hey everybody. Don't know what that vial of liquid was about. Turns out it wasn't a delicious drink. Turns out it was poison. Oops. But yeah, I'm dead. My spirit's in heaven. And if you know what I'm trying to say right now, I'm in heaven. I'm past the pearly gates. But a promise is a promise, and the show has to go on. I promised Scorpy I do stand up, and here it is. Here it is. We're doing stand up in heaven. Check it out. This has to be like a world's first. We're live from heaven doing stand up. All right. Uh, didn't plan on getting poisoned and dying today. Kind of embarrassing, you know. But thankfully, I'm kind of used to embarrassing stuff. You know, I'm not a stranger to it. I have a high tolerance for embarrassment. You know this because I want to do stand up. But just because growing up, had to do a lot of it. I had to translate, do stuff for my parents who don't speak English. A lot of dumb stuff, embarrassing stuff. I had to go take them to the doctors and stuff like that. Even mundane things like clothes shopping. You take that for granted, but for me, it was like, oh, is this the tighty whities for little boys? I don't know why they made me do that voice, but they did. Kind of cruel. Don't know what part of being Chinese that's about, but they made me talk like that to the person at Macy's. I'm not like invincible though. There's some stuff I'd be embarrassed to do still that I wouldn't want to do. Kind of like the human decency stuff. The human decency stuff. Like I wouldn't want to fart. All right, farts are just they're loud and they're gross. Can't be proud of a fart. Like I can do something embarrassing and be proud of it. I can't be proud of a fart because it's not special. Everyone does it. We all do it. But it's still just gross. It's indecent. It stink up the place. I wouldn't even want to fart in a cave. Like everybody would hear it because it reverberate. But Like even if you were alone, I wouldn't want to do that because then like bats would fly down and like attack you. You know, no one likes that shit. No one's happy because you farted. All right, no one would be happy unless you're like a freak. I think another super embarrassing thing that I wouldn't ever want to do is just meet an alien. You know, we have a lot of fantasies about meeting aliens, um, but I think it would just suck so much because humans are just so whack. You know, like first of all, it'd all be like, oh, did you laugh at that? If you laughed at that, uh, don't, because that was alien racism, and you're exactly the problem. Why we, that's exactly it. You shouldn't meet an alien. Like we shouldn't meet aliens. If you laughed at that, you're just out of yourself as some kind of like alien incel. All right. So any fantasies you have about like fucking an alien, fuck that. No, you're out. You're out. Like stick to humans, bro. You can't. Nah. Like, and that's the problem. We suck. Humans suck. All right. Like we're terrible beings. We're awful. We've got so many things wrong with us. All right. I don't know if you know about this thing called war. And I'm not like the most qualified person to talk about it cuz I'm not like a historian or like an expert or anything. But from what I can tell, it's bad. I'm not gonna get too into it. Don't want to bum anyone out, but like war is bad. And like, if you know a little bit about war, you're like, whoa, something that bad. We probably have only done like maybe like once, like twice, like max before we were like, this shit sucks. Let's not do that. No. We did it a lot. And like everywhere. Everywhere. Like everywhere we go, we do it. War. So, and we're still doing it. Like there's one happening like right now. So we kind of we're really messed up people. And we do it a lot because we picked a one syllable word for it. War. It's called war. It's right up there with eat and and walk and sit. Like it's on the level of we do it so much and it's such a basic concept to us that it's on the same level as commands that we teach to dogs. That's, I don't know. But like if you met an alien, you'd have to like explain that shit. I don't want to explain that shit. It'd be awful. Like just to tell aliens about how whack we are all the time. Like food poisoning, for example. How do you explain to an alien that we get food poisoning? How do you explain that? How do you explain that to like an alien that like has advanced technology that comes from space? They haven't had to think about food poisoning in like 5,000 years. I think that'd be like the worst job in the world. If the UN hired you to just like chill and hang out and like take an alien around and you just had to like explain stuff all day, I think that'd be the worst job in the world. It would like completely and utterly demoralize you. Like, oh, tell the alien about what happens when you eat that big burrito that you like. Oh yeah, well, it's gonna make me not feel good. I'm gonna feel all sorts of like symptoms, and it might even like get me like really sick.
I don't understand. Was this food prepared improperly? Is it not correct? Was there a mistake?
No. No. Like it was actually like this one in particular was actually pretty good. I actually like liked it. But like it just like it you know, it just happens, bro. Like it's some like it doesn't need to even be like it was dirty. It was like it was clean, but it like still just happens to us. Oh, tell them about how we fart when we eat the burrito. Yeah. Like you know, sometimes like yeah, like beans and dairy will make us like fart. Um, it happens to us a lot because and you know because we picked like a one syllable word for it, and it's really not pleasant because it's like gas comes out of our asshole, and it like stinks, and it like doesn't really help us in any way. It's just like no one likes it when you do it.
I don't quite understand. Why is that individual speaking like that?
Hey, now don't do that, Mr. Alien. That's racist. Oh, we might have more in common than we thought. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Have a good one. Peace.
Make your body move, make your body jump to the killer groove.